What is going on, guys? So today is going to be a full day of eating, I guess. I'll film everything that I eat today. So Monday, Tuesday I have high days because that's my heavy chest back day, my heavy arm day. And then Wednesday through to Sunday I have my low days. So at the moment my calories are averaging out to be about 32 to 3,300 calories per day. I've got high days at about 3,800, 3,900 calories, and my low days are around 3,000. So it was a big 1,000 calorie drop from last week's macros. But what I'm going to do is I've just woken up. So the usual morning routine is after I wake up, I weigh myself, do my hair, which I've already done, make my bed, which I've already done, and take my fat burners and then go do my fasted cardio, come back, have my pre-workout meal, and then I go train. Yeah, so body weight's a little bit higher today. I kind of expected that. My sleep's been pretty bad the last couple of days. Last night was the first good sleep that I had, but my body weight's definitely come back down from what it spiked up to be. But yeah, I'm going to finish getting ready and do my fasted cardio. But I won't take the camera with me because that will be a little bit weird, walking for 30 to 45 minutes fasted, looking into a camera while everybody drives to work. But I'll see when I get back. I decided to go to the grocery store on the way back from my fasted cardio this morning, which kind of just added extra steps, extra cardio, which is good because that just means I have less steps to hit for the rest of the day now. But I just got a couple loose bits and pieces that I needed. Got sourdough rye bread, just deli chicken breast, some tomato, cucumber. Everyone knows what that's for. I put cucumber, tomato and red onion on my sandwiches. I don't put lettuce or baby spinach on my sandwiches anymore. I just find it really annoying. It kind of gets in the way, it takes up a lot of space, and then your sandwich just falls apart on you when you're eating it. So I just leave out lettuce and baby spinach now, and I just have cucumber, tomato and onion on my sandwiches. I really hate Master Foods American mustard. I only like French's, but they were out of stock, so I had to bite the bullet to get that. That is some stuff for my breakfast, which I'm gonna have now. So these are my condiments of choice: fat-free mayonnaise, American mustard. These are my daily supplements. In the morning one, I've got my metformin, NAC or N-acetylcysteine, vitamin D3, and I've got my fish oil. Here I've got my coenzyme Q10, more NAC, and I've got some more fish oil. Here I've got more NAC, vitamin C, fish oil, zinc. I've also got telmisartan, which is a blood pressure medication. So that is my daily supplementation at the moment. So the best kind of salt to use if you're a bodybuilder, diet salt or the Heart Smart salt. It's got 50% less sodium and they've added potassium chloride in there. So you've got potassium and sodium, 2 electrolytes instead of 1. Depending on which store you go to, the brand is going to vary or it's going to be different, but there's usually one brand at every kind of supermarket. So have a look around in the salt seasoning section and you'll surely find one. Now, this is the finished product. So I'm going to eat this with a Coke no sugar, vanilla flavor, or a Pepsi Max, one of the two. And just because having coffee with a sandwich, I've always found it really weird. I can drink sodas with sandwiches, but I can't drink coffee. I don't know why. Anyway, coffee's a traditional breakfast food kind of beverage. So like if you're having pancakes or you're having eggs on toast, like you have coffee. But if you have a sandwich, especially if you have a sandwich without eggs on it or without a bacon, then you've got to have a soda. You can't have coffee, especially not white coffee. I'm gonna eat this, watch some YouTube and reply to some emails, and then I'll be into work doing video calls before I go do my training session with my friend and videographer Denzel. Oh, I also decided to go with the Coke no sugar vanilla flavor, so that is my beverage of choice today. Caramel cookie flavor. So this is my favorite flavored an espresso at the moment. Cup with Splendor in it. Okay, so pre-workout meal, 30 grams of Nutella and 2 bagels, plus a coffee that's got 100 ml of fat-free milk in it. So that is my pre-workout meal. Put the macros up in the corner here, and I'll eat this, watch a little bit more YouTube, and see if there's any more emails that came in, and then it'll be getting ready to go to the gym. Hey man, how are ya? That's good, man. Yeah, 2 trips to the gym because you lose so much time just in transit to and from the gym. You're gonna, yeah. Like if the 36s are feeling really good, definitely go for the 38s. Yeah. And a little bit more of a pump too, hey, with the extra food. You use it to optimize like performance, training performance, and just like then you go back into the deficit and things feel a lot better. A little bit more cautious with the weight and like, yeah, just really kind of like ingraining that good movement, and then you can obviously bump the weight up a little bit over time from there. Yeah, ideally you want to get you like nice and shredded before we start a building phase. That way you like, we can grow for a longer period of time and get a better return on investment from the building phase. Each time you get really lean, just that little bit bigger, it just visually it just looks so impressive. Okay, so that is my final morning call done and dusted. It is now 9:49, and so I finished that video call 10 minutes early. Potato. Anybody watch The Wiggles when they were a kid? I used to watch it occasionally, but my parents didn't really like me watching it because they thought it was pretty stupid. So yeah, this is my meal, post-workout meal. So because it's a high carb day, high calorie day, 3,900 calories today and tomorrow, and then it's back down to about 3,000 per day for the remainder of the week. I've got more carbs today, so I've got pretty much a double serving of rice in every meal today, compared to what it normally is. So normally it's 70 grams raw weight of rice in each meal, but at the moment on these high carb days it is 120 grams raw weight. So that's what I've got in my 3 meals with rice. So 120 grams of uncooked weight rice here. I use sushi rice because I prefer it. Oh, and before I forget, Max Taste, 0 sugar, Pepsi Max. Okay, so here's my dinner meal. It is 120 grams of raw weight rice, 140 grams of raw weight chicken breast, and 100 grams of carrot. And then I've got 10 grams of mustard, 10 grams of sriracha ketchup, and 10 grams of sugar-free barbecue sauce. Just add a little bit more flavor. It's a little bit of a dieting hack or a dieting tip for you guys. To spice up meals, you can literally just simply change the sauce that you use from time to time, and it'll allow you to get more mileage out of certain meals, so to speak, when it comes to the taste aspect of it. Because some people out there, I'm not one of them, but some people out there have to have different flavored food. They can't eat the same stuff day in, day out. And a way you can change it up without having to actually change the meal itself is just change the sauce that you're using. So yeah, but usually it has 200 grams of raw weight chicken breast, but unfortunately I didn't do my math right when I was prepping food for the week. So I ended up with 140 grams of raw weight chicken breast instead per meal. So what I'm doing to fix that, to fill the void or the lack of protein in this meal, or these 2 meals, because I have it twice a day, is I'm just having an extra 30 grams of protein powder per day to fill in that protein deficit for the day. But yeah, I'll eat this. I'll watch a little bit more of this TV show I've been watching. It's called Discovery of Witches, I believe. And it's really interesting. A little bit different, I guess you'd say, but I'm enjoying it. So I'll do that, and then I'll do some final emails of the day, evening email window, and get in a few more steps because I think I've got about 1,000 left for the day. went for a little walk after my post-workout tuna meal, before this meal, just to pick up some dishwashing tablets from the supermarket, and I got in a few extra 1,000 steps then, so I've only got about 1,000 to go for the day, which is good because obviously when the day gets closer to the end, you don't really feel like doing as much, and you want to try kind of wind down for the night, for the evening, because sleeping is harder when you're in a deficit, so you kind of don't want to be too active or too stimulated in the final few hours of the day. So try to limit any kind of like bright white lights, and try to just not be as active or adrenaline rushed in the evening or the late hours of the day, and then you'll get to sleep easier. Better sleep means better recovery means better performance when dieting, and better performance when dieting means a higher propensity to hold on to it or retain the muscle that you accrued in your off season, and facilitate more fat loss as opposed to muscle loss. So positives all around, but I'm going to get into this and watch this because it's getting cold, and I'll see you for dinner number 2 and then dinner number 3, which is kind of just my pre-bed meal. But see ya. Okay, so it is 6:51 p.m. and this is my second last meal of the day. So I just went for a 10-minute walk before just to help with digestion, and I've got pretty much the exact same meal as the previous meal, the chicken meal. The only difference is I've got green beans in this because I prepped this exact meal before I ran out of green beans when I was prepping food. So only about 4 of my meals have just carrot in it, but the other ones have green bean and carrot. So I've got 100 grams of green beans, I've got 50 grams of carrot in here, I've got 140 grams of raw weight chicken breast and 120 grams of uncooked weight rice, a bit of sugar-free barbecue sauce and a little bit of sriracha ketchup. So I'm gonna eat this, have water because it's getting close to bedtime now. I usually head to bed around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then I'm out by 8:30 at night, and then I'm up around 6 a.m. these days to start the new day. It used to be earlier than that, but because in prep I've had to increase my daily sleep, I now just get up an hour later. But I'm still going to bed at the same time, so I've just added an extra hour of sleep to the end of my sleeping period. So instead of getting up at 5 o'clock, I get up at 6 now. But I'm going to eat this, and then I'll see you for the final meal of the day, which is my pre-bed meal. The lowest calorie meal and arguably the smallest meal too, but it's my favourite meal of the day, funny enough. So I'll eat this, watch a little bit more Discovery of Witches now that I've finished work for the day, and I will get ready for the final meal and then get ready for bed.
The pleasure was all mine. I will travel ahead to Rodolph's court. Rodolph's favourite palace awaits me.
Okay, so what I have here with me is my final meal of the day. It is 250 grams of egg whites with 1 whole egg, a slice of 50% fat-free cheese scrambled together. So pretty much cheesy eggs. And then I've got 5 grams of sugar-free reduced salt Heinz ketchup and 5 grams of regular yellow mustard on there. And I'll wash it down with a decaf coffee at the end of the day. And this has 100 ml of unsweetened almond milk instead of fat-free, lactose-free milk because I don't have any room for any more carbs. And that is my final meal of the day, guys. Alrighty, so that concludes a full day of eating, guys, for my high-calorie days currently. If you did enjoy the content, guys, please don't forget to give it a like, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that bell notification icon if you haven't already. That way you'll get notified and updated when I actually do upload new videos. Also, let me know what you enjoyed about the video mostly. Drop that down in the comment section below. And until the next video, guys, peace.